here, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this cranberry cut crease makeup look for you. I am so happy with the way this look turned out. Like, it's super dramatic and really pretty and everything, and I feel really artistic for figuring out how to do it. The day that I did this, I was sick, which, by the way, that's why there wasn't a video up last week, is Sunday night I got sick with, well, we don't really know what, but I had a fever and stuff. So I didn't feel like editing or filming or anything like that. I just wanted to lay on the couch and do nothing all day, so that's what I did. This actually ends up being super easy if you have practice with a steady hand and, you know, you just gotta work at it a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. I love you guys so much, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get started with this video. So I have already done my eyebrows and my foundation, and if you guys would like to see what I did there, you can check out my everyday makeup routine. I am breaking out, but all I did was use larger amounts of product on my face instead of keeping it so light. So the first thing that I'm doing is priming my lids. I've already concealed them with a little bit of concealer, and this is the Lorac Behind the Scenes Primer, and now I'm setting it with the cream and white shadow from the Lorac Pro Palette. I'm just going to blend that all over the lid all the way up to the brow bone. Now, as usual, I'm taking a taupe or brownish shade as my transition shade. I'm just going to apply that all over the crease. It doesn't matter if you get it on the lid because, as you guys saw by the pictures, we'll be cutting the crease with concealer, so it will clean it up later on. Now I'm taking this blush palette from e.l.f. and I'm taking the light color, and I'm also applying that in the crease to give it a rosy tone, and this also kind of sets the look for the cranberryness of the cut crease. So I'm just blending that over top of the taupe color and letting the brush basically do the work. Just do it in circular motions and swiping motions. And I also brought it underneath the lower lash line just to bring the entire look together. Now I'm taking that darker shade and I'm applying that to the outer corner and up in the crease. And this is when we are going to take the eyeshadow and we're kind of going to make that cat eye shape. So we're just going to be bringing it up to a point to the eyebrow, and this will just give us a really nice curved and cut shape when we cut the crease. I'm sorry if my voice is a little froggy. I'm getting over sickness, like I said in the beginning of the video, so please excuse that, but I really wanted to do a voiceover for this tutorial since it is kind of hard to get down, I guess you could say. So I'm just taking the same shade and again applying it to the crease and just making sure that it's all blended out. And now taking a fluffy cream or a fluffy brush and a cream shade, I'm taking that on the brow bone and all over the edges just to kind of buff them out and make sure there are no harsh edges. And as you guys kind of saw, I put concealer on without wiping off the original product, but just to get a clean base for the concealer, I'm taking a wipe and then cleaning off the lid and also on the sides of the eyeshadow. And then to cut the crease, I'm taking my NARS Creamy Concealer and I'm just applying that on my lid and cutting the crease. So basically what you're going to want to do here is take the concealer against the crease. Try not to open your eyes too much because it will transfer onto the work that you already did. But I'm just applying that on the lid and making a straight line, sorta kinda. And then once you get to the edge there, you're kind of going to make a swooping motion up towards the tail of your eyebrow to where you can get a nice curve in a way. And you just want to smooth it out to make sure like there's no bumps or edges or anything. And I did set halfway through with a white eyeshadow. Before you do that, I would advise like tapping the concealer first because it made it a little bit clumpy. But so it doesn't transfer, I'm just taking a white shadow and I am setting where I put the concealer. And since the white eyeshadow did kind of have a little bit of a fallout problem with the crease, I'm taking that light pink shade and a pencil brush and I'm just kind of softening out the edges along the crease there just to make sure it looks really nice and buffed and there's not really a super harsh line in between the crease and in the white color. And this shot is a little bit blurry, but I just took the darker shade and the same pencil brush, and I just went along the crease as well just to deepen it up just a tad. and blend, blend, blend as usual. We want to make sure there are no harsh edges in this look except for that crease. Now I want to give it even more depth, so I took the color Espresso from the Lorac Pro palette and a really, really tiny brush, and I just applied that on the bend of the cut crease down there, and this will just give it a little bit more depth and kind of draw your eye towards the outer part of the crease instead of it being kind of just boring two tones and everything like that. So it gives it a whole nother dimension, and it just makes it look a whole lot better like this. So I just used really small amounts of that product and blending it out. Make sure you don't use a lot because you can really mess up on this and make it too dark, and then it won't be as blendable as it would if you use less product. And then again, going back and forth with the cream shade and a brush with nothing on it and just blending out the edges. And I was kind of feeling that this look was missing a little something, so I decided to do winged eyeliner because I saw a lot of other people doing that, but I didn't want to do anything too harsh like a gel or a black eyeliner or anything, so I just took the same shade Espresso and mixed it with the black colored eyeshadow from the Lorac Pro palette, and I took a small thin brush and just applied that to the lash line and made a small wing coming up right beside the crease that we have there, that little swoop. And make sure there is like a line of white in between it. I think it gives it a whole lot more, you know, like it just looks really cool like that, and that's the way that I decided to do it. Now I took a little bit more of that pink shade underneath the lower lash line, and also that darker shade that we used in the for the eyeliner. I just applied that to the lower lash line as well and blended it out. And I have already applied my mascara since you guys have seen that so much, but I wanted to apply some highlighter on camera and everything. All the products that I use will be listed down below. I'm taking a shimmery shade from the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. It's so hard for me to say that word, and I don't know why. But yeah, that is the end of this look. I hope you guys enjoyed. The first time I did this, it took me like 2 hours, and this time it took me like maybe 30 minutes, including like having to do all the other stuff as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love making this look and could not stop staring at it because I just felt very artistic and everything. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed week, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!